Morning guys, I'm going to have to dub this because today we're going to make butter, and the machine didn't record my voice, so I am dubbing it. Emily Cream, now that costs £1, which is probably the best buy for today because it makes good butter. And we also got this whipping cream, which is what you're supposed to use at £1.15. So I thought now I'd mix them together to make butter, and I was just going to show you how you do this. So the Emily cream is the better, the whipping cream is what they recommend. I recommend 2 Emily's, to be honest. Let's swing you around. Let's see if I can get you all put in here. I only just finished making butter, so get some light on the subject. If I can get it to position properly. There you go. And we'll pour the stuff in. Now it normally takes about 10 minutes, but today, because I mixed the whipping cream with Emily and I had to add a little bit more milk, it took a lot longer. It took about half an hour to do. But the milk, the butter was £5, to be honest, in Asda, and I did use the battery to actually work this. So we'll plug it into the old battery system and we'll power it up and get going. So at this section I'll speed it up and we'll watch it start to form. So we're basically going to speed this up slightly because it does take a while, and as it spins around it puts air into it, and that's what helps it. So you'll see this shake a bit because I'm trying to get everything sorted out and it's in speedy mode. Yeah, so we'll carry on and then we'll get to the next stage. So as you can see, it started to get into the frothy cream which you would normally put onto strawberries, etc. You know, it's that sort of contexture at the minute. That's obviously the whipping cream that's affecting that, although Emily cream will do that as well. And we are just going to carry on spinning at the minute, and we'll get to the separation in a minute. So now you can see how the colour's changing to a buttery colour, and this is because everything's getting separated out. And what you see in the centre is called buttermilk, which you can add or drink or do whatever you want with it, put on your cornflakes, because it hasn't got any salt involved. It's just buttermilk, which you can buy off the shelf for, I think it's about £1, so you get that thrown in. So let's carry on making butter. So what we're going to do is stick it up a little bit on the speed to get that milk to form in the centre, because when you got the milk forming in the centre it's constantly getting remixed. So what you got to do is when you get a lot of milk, what you got to do is tip it out, and that allows it to set a little bit more faster. So we're going to switch it off and then we'll tip out the milk, and that milk in the centre's got to go, and we'll start remixing. So now we've got rid of the milk, you can see how you're getting the butter forming. Now we've still got a lot of liquid in there, so what you've got to do is keep tipping it out, splashing everywhere. The guy says put a cling film across and pop your blades through it. I tried that and it got mixed up. But there's all the butter down there, you see, and it's also on there. So what we're going to do is tip out the water and carry on doing the mix. So now all the milk's gone, you can see how the butter's starting to form. There's still a bit in there, so what we're going to do is just send it around again to see the milk's forming as I move it around. So what I'm going to do is give it another little spin and get rid of all that milk, because at the minute there's still a little bit in the milk, in the butter. So you can see how much actually buttermilk there is in there. Excuse all that bloody noise in the background, bloody computer. Yeah, so you just spin it around and it will get rid of all that liquid to the left hand side. So we'll carry on. So we're back in, we've got the butter nicely forming, you see. I'm going to give it one more bash to see if we can get anything else off of it. Just a slow spin to get the final little bits out of it. We can see how the butter is forming. It looks pretty darn good from this angle, you know. So yeah, let's tip it out and show you what's going on. So we'll put a tray down and put the cheese, what's called cheese grate thingy bob on, and pop that onto there. It's either a cheese cloth or something here, and then what you do is you fold it over, pat it down, and your next bit is to actually get some water. So we'll be doing that. So yeah, get yourself some cold water, and what you do is you put it in there and get rid of the milk that's on the outside, which is great. And I wish this thing would stop pinging me. So do that, squeeze it, and then change the water. And you basically just keep putting it in and squeezing it and doing that till you get a clean bit of water left, you know. So now you got it out, give it a little bit of a squeeze. There's not much liquid in there now, so we can get rid of the water, and we can now go on to get some kitchen roll and we'll put it in there. So you put it down on the silver paper, you unravel it, and look at that, it looks like butter. Tip it out, scrape off anything you might think. There's always lumps on there, so get yourself a knife and just gently scrape that down, and then you can pop that into the wash to be washed with the rest of the stuff, and then you just basically tap it on the sides, bring the side up and just push it against your hand and do the other end. Just keep going round like that and then spread it across the top. And then that's really it. You're going to put it into the fridge just to cool down. Now this one is what I made earlier, as Blue Peter would say, and that's what it looks like when it's actually cooled off. Look. Let's tip you up. You can't. Very nice, very nice. Unsalted but nice. Hope that helps. Enjoy. Go make some butter. Bye.